dangerous, not to mention expensive. An F-22 Raptor, for example, costs about $40,000 for every hour it's in the air. Fighter pilots like Navy Lieutenant Travis Johnson say at the moment, though, that's still the best way to train.
You don't want the answer for why you got shot down or why you lost that fight to be because I wasn't trained. I didn't know how to handle the situation.
But in an era of shrinking budgets, pilot shortages, and burnout from endless wars, the Air Force was faced with a big problem.
If we do not innovate, we're going to lose. Period.
And the stakes couldn't be higher.
We're faced with an opposition that has, superior numbers, technology that's at least on par with ours, and if we're not scared of that, we should be. What countries are we talking about? We're talking about China.
Dan Robinson is a graduate of the UK Fighter Weapons School, the equivalent of the Navy's Top Gun. If it's got wings, he can fly it. It's a virtual reality racing game that got his aerospace startup, Red 6, off the ground.
And I said, guys, can we do that in airplanes? The guys frankly looked at me as if I was crazy and said, no, we can't do that.
What did you think when he asked you that?
I immediately thought, who would be crazy enough to let us use their plane to do this? And then Dan returned with me.
No sane pilot would fly blinded with a headset on, projecting only virtual reality. Augmented reality would be the answer, allowing pilots to train against a virtual aircraft while still flying their real surroundings. But augmented reality doesn't work in the daylight, and it's not fast enough to keep up with a fighter jet. Or is it?
The first time the tech crackled into life and we saw something in the sky, that's when we knew.
That this was possible.
That this was possible. The question was, could we do it in the air?
What he's about to show us is something only a few people outside the Air Force have ever seen.
Here we go. That is amazing.
This is augmented reality at its sheer limit. All of it projected onto the visor on our helmets.
So there it is. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty sinister looking up.
That's a Russian Su-57, behaving just the way it would in a real dogfight.
There he is. Where'd he go? I lost him.
And yet all we were chasing was thin air, eliminating the danger of a mid-air collision. A huge risk when it comes to training pilots.